Hey, it's Kyle with Midwest Aftermarket, and today, before we get into things, what do you say we grab ourselves some tasty chocolatey donuts, huh? Just gonna lower the tailgate like so, and God, so far! Why can't? It's okay, we'll just come over here and we'll get some of these chocolatey donuts. Just extend the arm like so, and come on! Cory! Cory! Can you help me with the donuts, Cory? Oh, thank you. Surely there must be an easier way. That's why today we're going to be installing the TailHook. We are going to be installing the hidden hook. A little bit shorter than I'm used to. Make sure that you get your eye protection there, okay? You don't want anything firing off inside of it, all right? And we're just going to be sawing a hole right here into your tailgate. This is going to be sliding on into this, and the actual tail hook is right here. You're just going to be pulling this, right? Shooting this bad boy out, and then putting it back in like so when you pull that right there, okay? Now, in order to see where exactly you have to drill, you can check the instructions that came with the tail hook or go to the website, thehiddenhook.com. Am I right about that? Okay, let's do it. For this particular Silverado 1500, we're measuring 15 1/4 inches, but again, your mileage is going to vary. Just check the website or the instructions that come with the vehicle. Cory is going to be marking the tailgate right there, and then we're just going to be sawing. We're going to be using the hole saw to get a little hole into this and slide that shaft on in. Now, you might recognize, by the way, Dan. Dan is our resident professor who writes all the cool stuff for the website and also does so much of the research here. We're going to take you a little behind the scenes. This is actually Dan's truck, and Dan is a little nervous because this is his new truck, and Cory is getting ready to drill into it to install it. How you feeling?
I'm a little nervous, but I know I shouldn't be. Cory knows what he's doing, and we've got some silicone putty here to seal this.
Does it concern you at all that Cory has already drank 7 beers this morning?
You know, when he stopped at 5, I felt pretty confident, but
right.
That's 6th and 7th.
Well, the last 2 get you.
Yeah.
We all know that. So if Cory does screw this up, how are you going to feel?
Well, I'm going to need him to replace the whole tailgate.
Okay, well, that's not going to happen. Let's see how it goes. Hey, Cory, before you drill into this, don't you think you should say some cool catchphrase like, screw you, or something like that? You surprise me. Go ahead. You didn't say the phrase. You get it. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Not into the hole, huh? Get in that hole. Now, you might want to file this down just like Cory just did. You can use a file, obviously, or a prison shank. Really, it's your choice. Next, we're going to be using a sealant to rub around the hole and lube it up just a little bit. Now, before we lube it up and shove this guy in slowly, Cory is going to take his light and shine it on inside. Didn't even know you were a gynecologist. The reason he's doing that is this particular truck has a backup camera on it. And again, we followed the instructions. We're just making double sure that this isn't going to screw with the wiring or anything like that. Now, after we lube it up, Cory, are you ready to shove this bad boy in?
Editor's note here. The audio was just too dirty to air, so we thought we'd do some sick voiceover action. Here, Cory checks to make sure the top of the hidden hook casing is parallel with the tailgate. The tail hook comes with self-tapping screws, but we opted to drill starter holes anyway to make the process smooth and easy. And now for a brief demonstration.
And that's going to do it for the installation of the TailHook. Now, if you'd like to pick one of these bad boys up, you could do so at MidwestAftermarket.com. And as always, if you have any questions, you can also pick up the phone and give us a call. My name is Kyle, and we'll see you next time. Now it's time for a little donut break. Yeah! Oh, come on! Hey, wait a minute, no. That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Little tail hook action. Yeah. Going to grab that. Oh, yes, sir. It is about time. Hello, my babies. I've been thinking about you all day long. Ooh, we got to open you up. That's okay, girlfriend. Oh.